So welcome guys, we got another exciting episode of KC Tool Unboxing. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. First thing up is this LED magnetic light. So this is something that Knipex, I assume that they make, or they contracted out to be made, but it is made in Germany and it attaches to your pliers. So it's actually a pretty bright light. It doesn't look bright because I have studio lighting in here. Guessing it would be easier to take this little keychain off, but you can see it's got a little magnet and a battery in there. I guess you're just supposed to attach it so you can see what you're doing. I'm sure we've all had a couple of instances where this would have been useful. Trying to get down in like a dark compartment to pick something up mostly. And take a closer look at that sometime, maybe turn it into like a mini review. There's a lot of things I have that don't really justify doing a full review on. So this might be something that we could spend maybe a minute or something on, giving my feedback on it. But it looks so good so far. Alright, next thing we got a Felo bit ratchet. So when I was playing around with this this barrel one, kind of got me the idea about maybe doing a little, might be the next showdown, is the battle of the bit ratchets. Because it seems like every company makes their own little version. So that Felo one looks pretty nice. It's got a little angle to it. It's a little offset angle. Yeah, it's way beefier than this little tiny barrel one. I'll have to collect all the ones. You know, some of these bit ratchets are kind of expensive. This one, I think the Felo one was one of the cheapest ones. So I'll start off with that one. We got one from VH, we got one from Stahlwille, got one from Hazet and Ghidorah. I might end up leaving off one of those if it becomes too expensive. But stay tuned for that. Try to collect all of the various bit ratchets and do a pretty detailed comparison of them. All right, next thing up here, we got a couple of brushes. This almost looks like a blade caliper brush. I guess that's what you call them. So it sounds like it from the description here, these are brass coated steel bristles. So yeah, might actually have a use for that soon. I also picked up another one. This one is steel with a wood handle. So it's kind of unusual how they have the two different holes there. I guess one's for hanging in one orientation and the other. And they didn't actually just use a sticker. It looks like they did. They used some kind of heat transfer or silk screening process there. So this might be made by Ratchet. I think they're a big brush manufacturer in Germany. I have a couple of things from them I haven't gotten around to doing a detailed review on, but maybe we can do just a brush roundup or a brush marathon. I believe the correct way to say these is Witte. I think because of the E on the end, it doesn't become Witte or Wit, but I'm sure somebody can correct me. So the reason I got these, I want to do some comparisons to these drivers. And I can see right away the Cornwell. So this Cornwell one is supposed to be made by Witte. And they're kind of known for not just doing a complete, slap-on rebrand. They're known for actually making custom products for people. So like I have this Stahlwille 3K, which is supposed to be made by the same people. So I'm not sure if Witte comes up with these designs, or if the actual company comes up with the design and just gets them to manufacture them. But that should be interesting to compare these in terms of features and This one's the Protop. This is one of their lower end screwdrivers. And then we got the MaxxPro, which is one of their higher end. And that has more of a triangle shape to it with this material, which is like a anti-slip coating. Yeah, that should be interesting to take a quick look at those. All right, we've got even more stuff. So that should be it. Oh, so one thing I wanted to show you, I thought this was kind of cool. For people in the aviation industry will probably recognize this term right away. So remove before flight is it's like a tag that you put on things when you're grounded to put them in like a safe state. So this is like a keychain holder for branded Stahlwille. One of their primary product focus lines is aviation tools. So I think I might have an actual genuine remove before flight flag. Let's see if I can find it, because I go dumpster diving all the time and find all sorts of things. All right, I found one. This was probably from a refurb, and it had that little black mark on there. That's probably why it was thrown away. It was rejected. This is a genuine remove before flight. So the only difference I see is they forgot the exclamation point after flight there. Maybe that was intentional. But you would see these on things like pitot tubes, which are used to measure airspeed of aircraft. And it's just basically a tube with a little tiny opening in the front. And because if you know what the air density is, you can figure out your velocity from the dynamic pressure. And you would usually have a cap on those when you're on the ground, because bees and stuff like to build nests in there. So that's more just for aviation folks. I thought that was a kind of a little cool thing. So lastly, I picked up a couple more of the Knipex Cobras to fill out the collection. These are a couple of sizes that I don't actually have. So this is the 12-inch size. And you compare that to the 7-inch, which is the one I typically use most of the time. So it's really just going to give you some more leverage. It looks like the teeth are pretty close to in size. And this one will probably give you a little more opening than this one will. Yeah. And then I also picked up one of these mini Cobras, or mini Knipex Cobras. A lot of people swear by these. They carry them around everywhere because they're compact and you can use them for a lot of things. And apparently you can fit this in the largest size Cobra. So let's try that out, see how that works. So this is the XXL Knipex. So yeah, you can definitely fit the smaller one in there. So I'll have to try out this little mini pair, see how many uses I can get out of it. Alright guys, well that's all for this one. Hopefully you guys will see all these in some future review videos. And that's it. So I'll catch you guys next time.